Hi, precious heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. We have just completed one of the most powerful eclipse series we've ever experienced. That is due to the fact that truly life-transforming events have taken place since January 1st, 2020, which birthed this new decade. Humanity and Mother Earth are now able to safely receive higher frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light from the celestial alignments occurring throughout the universe than ever before. This is allowing us to greatly accelerate our ascension process. When this new decade was birthed in January, we were told by our Father, Mother God in the company of heaven that during the next 10 years, humanity will change the course of history for Mother Earth and all her life. They said that during this time, humanity will develop latent abilities through which we will literally transfigure our earthly bodies and our outer world experiences into the heart-based patterns of perfection associated with the new Earth. The beings of light said that this seemingly miraculous transfiguration will be accomplished through a greatly expanded collaboration between the company of heaven and the awakened humanity. Our Father, Mother God revealed that this degree of collaboration between heaven and earth has never before been attempted. If you have been following the information from the realms of Illumined Truth that Era of Peace has been sharing this year through our weekly vlogs, our monthly newsletters, and the events from the planetary reboot which took place during the 34th Annual World Congress on Illumination, then you are aware of the profound truth contained within that revelation from our Father, Mother God. Now, as this unprecedented year comes to a close, we have the opportunity to participate in two final activities of light that will assist Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her to transcend the painful vestiges of manipulation, oppression, and control from the old Earth that are now being dismantled and crumbling away. The company of heaven has affirmed that through the unified efforts of awakening humanity and the divine intervention we will receive from these celestial events, Mother Earth and all her life will ascend a quantum leap forward into the new patterns of the heart-based template for the new Earth. The final two activities of light for 2020 involve the December 21st solstice and a rare alignment between the planets Jupiter and Saturn, known as the Grand Conjunction. The conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn takes place every 20 years, but this year, the closeness of the two planets and certain other aspects of this conjunction will make it a very rare event. This particular grand conjunction is being heralded as a once-in-a-lifetime show in the December sky. With only about 1/10 of a degree separating the two planets, they will almost look like a single planet shining in the sky. This will be the closest grand conjunction in nearly 400 years. The last time this occurred was in 1623. Jupiter and Saturn will appear closest together on December 21st, which is the solstice. The grand conjunction occurs when Jupiter and Saturn align with the same degree of the zodiac. For the past 200 years, this grand conjunction has been occurring in Earth signs. In 2020, during the solstice on December 21st, Jupiter and Saturn will align in the air sign of Aquarius. This alignment will take place at 0 degrees of Aquarius, which represents infinite potential and limitless possibilities. The beings of light said that the solstice and the grand conjunction taking place at the same time during this life-transforming year of 2020 will create an extraordinary opportunity for humanity en masse to co-create a tremendous shift in our collective worldview and our individual and collective visions for the new Earth. The Earth is now in the full embrace of the age of Aquarius. The grand conjunction aligning at 0 degrees in the air sign of Aquarius is creating a sacred space for the I Am presence of every son and daughter of God evolving on earth to elevate our holy breath. This will allow each of us to receive higher frequencies of prana and our life force with every breath we take. The company of heaven said there are not words to describe how effectively this will empower our efforts as we unify our hearts and minds in the process of co-creating the patterns of perfection for the new Earth. The seventh solar aspect of deity, which is the violet flame of God's infinite perfection, is the predominant aspect of deity that will influence the Earth during the 2,000-year cycle of the Aquarian Age. As the grand conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn takes place during the December 21st solstice, the I Am presence of every person will elevate our holy breath. With higher frequencies of prana and our life force being inhaled and exhaled with every breath we take, the violet flame will be amplified exponentially through all time frames and dimensions. Every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief that yet remains to be transmuted back into light will be enveloped in the violet flame and transfigured back into its original perfection. We are being told by the company of heaven that this influx of the violet flame will clear the path in unfathomable ways for the birth of 2021. We have been given a visualization by the company of heaven that will help us to keep the focus of our attention on the light as we await the powerful influx of the violet flame we will experience during the December solstice and the grand conjunction. If you have the heart call to do so, please join with me and lightworkers around the world who are participating in this opportunity. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of every person on earth. What I visualize for myself this day, I visualize on behalf of all of my sisters and brothers in the family of humanity. As I breathe my holy breath in and out, deeply and rhythmically, a reactivation and initiation into multidimensional awareness is occurring within me. Instantly I realize I am ascending in consciousness, moving closer and closer in vibration to the very heartbeat of my Father, Mother God. In this higher realm, I easily release and let go of attachments and behavior patterns that do not support my highest good. I release all patterns that reflect a consciousness less than the immaculate concept of my full divine potential. The pre-encoded memories of my full divine potential, which were implanted deep within my cellular patterns eons ago, are now being activated. These patterns reveal my divine plan, my purpose and reason for being on Earth during this cosmic moment. I now step through the doorway of this multi-dimensional reality, and I am empowered with even more rarefied frequencies of divinity. Moment by moment, radiant light is awakening within me previously untapped levels of enlightenment, divine wisdom, and illumination. As this sacred knowledge is downloaded into my conscious mind, it is recorded in a way that will allow me to easily remember each divine thought and idea. I now see new avenues of opportunity unfolding before me. I feel a sense of elation as each one presents itself and is securely recorded in my conscious mind. I joyously look forward to seizing each divine opportunity, and I feel a greater sense of self-worth and accomplishment than ever before. My life is pulsating with a new sense of meaning and warmth as I remember who I am and why I am here. Now, as I gently return my consciousness to Earth, I recognize that this is the moment of my new beginning. I now know that I am able to easily and joyously create the heart-based patterns of perfection for the new Earth with every holy breath I take. And so it is, beloved, I am. Dear one, I wish you an exquisite solstice and grand conjunction. God bless you, and I look forward to being with you next week.